On this episode of Kemp Outside, we're going to do a review of the GearLight LED Sunlit Lantern. Check it out. Hey guys, Kevin here with Kemp Outside, your inside source for all things outside. Today we're going to be doing a review on the GearLight Sunlit LED Lantern. Now, full disclosure, GearLight reached out to me and asked me if I would be willing to do a gear review, and I said sure. So they sent me these lanterns for free, guys. I did not pay for them, but they also sent 2 extra boxes of lanterns. Not just lanterns for me to test, but lanterns for me to give away. So stay tuned to the end of this video, because I'm going to tell you about not just one, but 2 different ways to win a 2-pack of lanterns from GearLight. So stay tuned to the end of the video. No clicking off early, otherwise you don't win. So first of all, I want to go over just some of the features of the GearLight lantern. So you guys, if you've watched my channel before, and especially if you've watched any of my lighting videos, you know that I am an absolute fan of gas-powered lanterns. I just like the light they produce. I like how they're bright. I like how they're easy to use. But there are some definite drawbacks to gas-powered lanterns, and that's when LED lanterns come into play. Anytime that you are operating where you can't produce carbon monoxide because you don't have good ventilation, LED lanterns are the solution. Anytime you're operating a lantern where it can't be near a flammable source like a tent wall or something like that, LED lanterns are the solution. And so I use a lot of LED lanterns. In fact, the lanterns that I used before I knew about GearLight are these lanterns from Mallow Me, right? So I just picked these up off Amazon. I was really happy with them. They're the ones I used in the gas versus LED lanterns video. But when GearLight sent me these lanterns, I noticed that there were things about the GearLight lanterns I liked a whole lot more. So it's very simple to use these lanterns. They take 3 AA batteries that you put in the bottom of the lantern. Screw the lid back on, right? Make sure it's locked in there. And then you just lift the handles, right, and pull, and that turns the lantern on. Guys, these are pretty light. They're pretty bright. And if they're too bright for you, all you have to do is just kind of push them in a little bit, and that'll decrease the amount of light that's visible to you. It's all glowing in there. It's just covered up by the plastic frame. But I don't know, it's really hard to tell because it's really bright out here today. But guys, these will light up a tent. They'll light up a room. Speaking of lighting up a room, guys, so I live in Florida, and so if you're anywhere on the Gulf Coast or the Atlantic Coast, you definitely need a hurricane kit, and LED lanterns should be a part of your hurricane kit for sure. Here in Florida, we've been without power for 5 days at a time due to hurricanes, and LED lanterns are absolutely in our hurricane kit. So I highly recommend them for not just camping, but for emergency use. You should keep one of these in your car in case you have a flat tire at night or whatever. There's all kinds of uses for LED lanterns besides camping, guys, and I highly recommend you get an LED lantern. And actually, guys, I am pretty fond of the lantern from GearLight. So let me tell you why. So a great example is to show you the competitor, right? So the 2 packs for these lanterns, last time I checked on Amazon, are the same price, the GearLight versus the Mallow Me. So let me tell you why I like the GearLight better. First of all, on the Mallow Me, these handles, they just sit, right? So they don't click in. And so I just throw these things in an action packer in my camping gear. And oftentimes by the time I get to where I'm going or I'm pulling them out, these handles are all up and they can get bent or damaged, and so I'm not a huge fan of that. On the GearLight, they click in. So let me put it up next to the mic. Right, can you hear that? So they clip in. So they're most likely not going to pop out unless something really pops them out. Now they don't stick in really hard, so something could pop them out. But I just like that added feature that they're clipped in. The second thing I really like about the GearLight lantern is the base. So on the Mallow Me lantern, it's just a plain base. On the GearLight lantern, there's 2 things that they did that I really like. Number 1 is they have magnets. So what's great about magnets is if you are working on anything like a trailer or a vehicle or something like that, anything that's metal, even the side of a metal building or something like that, if you're, maybe your camper's parked next to a metal building or something like that, you can just pop this on a piece of metal and it should hold, and then that way you have hands-free operation. I really like the magnetic base feature, but I'm going to talk a little bit more about that in a bit. The other thing that I really like is they have a hook, right? So there's a hook there, and what's great about that is you can just hang this lantern. So on this lantern, whenever I wanted to hang it in my tent or whatever, I'd have to raise the handles up, and then I'd have to take a little piece of cordage, a little piece of paracord, and then tie it on to whatever I wanted to tie it to. With this lantern, all I have to do is just hook it on whatever attachment point is already there. I don't have to tie it up. I can just hook it on and then use the lantern upside down, which is really no big deal because all you do is just pull the handles down and go ahead and open it up, right? And you can hang the lantern upside down. No big deal. You can even put those handles up if you want so they're not hanging down in your face. But like I said, very easy to use. So I definitely think that the GearLight lantern is a better lantern because of those features. And for the same price of a 2-pack on Amazon, why not get the one that's more feature rich? So that's a simple overview of the lanterns. Let's crack open a box to see what you get. So as you can see, this is sealed. I haven't opened this up yet, so I'm going to go ahead and open it. Right? So in the box, you get 2 lanterns. So let's pull them out. Right? Lantern 1, lantern 2. Now here's the great thing about GearLight, guys, is when you get the lanterns, they also come with batteries. And notice, guys, these aren't just cheapies, these are Duracells. So I love Duracell and Energizer batteries. I buy name brand batteries, especially for my hurricane kit or my camping gear, because I need them to last. I don't buy cheap batteries. So good on you, GearLight, for sending good batteries, not just, you know, cheap batteries. These are great. By the way, when I bought the Mallow Me's, they did not come with batteries. So right off the bat, the GearLight is less expensive. If the price is the same for the 2-pack of lanterns, but the GearLight comes with batteries and the Mallow Me doesn't, right off the bat you're winning, right? Regardless of the features. It also comes with a card, right? And it says GearLight Warranty card. It says, disappointed? We'll make it right. Hassle-free replacement, no return required. Guys, if you get a lantern that's a dud or it doesn't work or whatever, they offer hassle-free replacement that you don't have to return the lantern that you're disappointed with. That's awesome, because I have returned stuff before and it sucks. You've got to pay return shipping, or you've got to go to the UPS store because they sent you a label or whatever it is. It's such a hassle to return stuff that doesn't work. So guys, I like that. I mean, I think that's strong. I think that's a you know, a good thing. Now, I haven't had to use that, obviously. The lanterns I tested all worked great, and they're gonna go in my camping kit. But you know, that definitely boosts consumer confidence, right? If you're gonna buy something that has a no hassle replacement. And then it also comes with a little user manual, which is very, very simple. You know, it shows you how to put the batteries in, shows you the features of the lantern. You know, simple stuff, right? So that's it, guys. That's what's in the box. And so when you win one of my lantern giveaways, stay tuned to the end of the video, this is what you're going to get. You're going to get a full box of 2 lanterns, batteries, the warranty card, and the instruction manual. Okay, so at Kemp Outside, I try to do honest reviews. I really appreciate it when companies send me gear to test. I really appreciate that. But I want to be honest with my viewers, and I want to talk about the things that I think the product does well. And I think I've covered that with the hook, the magnets, the way the handles clip in, the fact that they send them with batteries, the fact that they have a no-hassle warranty. So I really like that about GearLight. The packaging was good. You can easily buy them on Amazon. I'll put a link down below. There'll be an affiliate link, guys, so I get a little commission on the sale if you buy things using my affiliate links, but it really helps me and helps me produce videos, so thanks so much. But there's a con to this lantern, and it is a big disappointment in my mind. It wouldn't keep me from buying the lantern, but it is a big con, and that is that in my tests, the magnets weren't strong enough. So GearLight, my recommendation to you is that as you are doing product development and product improvement, if you could put stronger magnets in this lantern, it would be a surefire winner. I would it would be all I would buy in terms of my little LED lanterns, because I love the magnet idea. So here's what happened. The first thing I did was I took it out of the package, I left it like this, no batteries in it, and I stuck it on stuff, and it held great. It stuck to my refrigerator, it stuck to my metal barn, it stuck to all kinds of things, and I was pretty happy with it. Then I put the batteries in it, and I opened it up, right? So when you open it up like that and you stick it to a refrigerator or something like that, now all of a sudden it's a lot heavier because the batteries are in it, and there's a lot more weight out here because it's longer. It would hold, but if you accidentally hit it at all, it would fall. As a matter of fact, speaking to the durability of this lantern, I've dropped this lantern 6 times on a concrete floor, okay? And it still works just fine, right? It's not even scratched. So the durability of the lantern is great, but the magnets, unfortunately, they're not so good. So great in concept, and guys, the Malamie doesn't have magnets at all. So where this works really well is I tested it out next to my grill. So I have a grill with a little side plate there, and so I stuck it vertically on the grill, just boom, and it held, and I bumped it a couple times and it didn't move. So if you're sticking it to hold it down when where it's straight up, no problem. But where you're sticking it on the side, or maybe you're hanging it up underneath and you're attaching it to metal here and you're hanging it like up under a shelf, a metal shelf or something, the magnets just aren't strong enough to hold the weight of the lantern, especially if you hit it at all, or you bump it, or you shake what you're working on, or you shake what it's attached to, it's gonna fall. And so GearLight, if you improve the magnets on this lantern, it's probably the best little LED lantern I've ever seen. So that's the con, guys, and it's the only con I can come up with. They're pretty efficient on batteries, they're pretty bright, they're pretty light, they're definitely durable because I dropped this thing 6 times onto a concrete floor testing out the magnets. So the bottom line is, guys, if you need a small LED lantern to meet your needs at the campsite or in your hurricane kit or just around the house, I highly recommend the GearLight lantern. I think it has too many high quality features to make it something that I would pass on, but I would love it if GearLight improved the magnets. So really that's the only downside. Everything else I love about this lantern. So I'm definitely gonna add these to my camping gear and my hurricane kits. I definitely think they're a strong contender in the LED lantern market. And I think that you can buy these with confidence if you're looking for a little LED lantern. So as I said, guys, there's a link down in the description below where you can buy one of these. GearLight, thanks so much for sending them to me and letting me test them and giving an honest review of these. I think you have a great product, and just a minor little tweak and you will have a fantastic product. Okay, guys, so we've reached the end of the video where I'm going to tell you how to win these lanterns. Thanks, GearLight, for sending me enough lanterns to do giveaways. I'm going to do 2 giveaways. So I do most of my giveaways on Facebook, guys. So if you haven't been on my Facebook channel, go click on my Facebook. There's a link down in the description below, and follow us on Facebook. I do gear giveaways on my Facebook page, but I've had requests from a number of you guys who say, hey, I don't have Facebook. I'm going to do a giveaway also on YouTube. So I'm going to give one of these away on Facebook, and I'm going to give one of these away on YouTube. So on Facebook, it's my standard gear giveaway, guys. If you have a Kemp Outside sticker, when I post this video, put a picture of your Kemp Outside sticker in the comments, and that is your official entry to the giveaway. Guys, if you don't have a Kemp Outside sticker, send me a direct message on any of my social media, and I will mail one to you so that you have a Kemp Outside sticker that you can slap on whatever gets you outside. So put it on your RV, your camper, your travel trailer, your boat, your tackle box, your cooler, whatever it is, slap it on there, your water bottle, slap it on there, take a photo of it, and that will be your official entry in all of my Facebook giveaways, guys. So be sure to get your free Kemp Outside sticker. On YouTube, okay, so my YouTube giveaway, it is very, very simple, guys. All you gotta do is drop a comment below and tell me you want a pack of GearLight lanterns. Really, really simple. I am going to do the drawing for the giveaway. I'm going to choose someone on Facebook, and I'm going to choose someone on YouTube by random draw, right? So I'll just put your names in a hat and pull one out. I'm going to do both of those on October 15th. So you got to get your entries in by October 15th, and we will announce the winners of the GearLight lanterns. So guys, if you're new to my channel, let me tell you a little bit about Kemp Outside. We exist to help moms and dads take their kids camping, hiking, fishing, learn about nature, and develop a conservation ethic. So we want to help you get you and your kids outside. So if you have any questions at all about lanterns or camping or getting your kids outside, drop something in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. And don't forget to enter the giveaways. Guys, we release new videos all the time on YouTube at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. I've got videos coming out all the time on campsite reviews, campground reviews, gear reviews, how-to videos, tips and tricks, camping, hiking, and fishing content, and a whole lot more. So definitely hit that subscribe, hit that little bell icon that notifies you when we release new videos, and hit that like button for me on this video. It really helps me out. Guys, I want to thank GearLight for sending me some lanterns to test and for sending lanterns for a giveaway. And thanks for watching. We will see you next time.